My daughter told me through tears, "Auntie hit me because I got a better grade than her son." I didn't say a word. I took her to urgent care. And later, I started doing what made my brother's wife regret everything she had done. My brother's wife, Valerie, had always been jealous of my daughter, Mia. Every time Mia talked about school, Valerie would stiffen or interrupt her. Her son, Liam, was sweet, but school wasn't his thing. Valerie saw Mia's achievements as threats. I picked Mia up from their house after a late meeting. She was quiet the whole drive home. When she lifted her shirt, I saw it, a deep purple bruise under her ribs. Through tears, she told me she'd gotten 98% on her science quiz. She showed it to Liam, hoping they could study together. Valerie saw the paper and said, "Science doesn't matter unless you're going to be a doctor." Later, when Mia went to get her backpack, Valerie followed her into the hallway. "Stop showing off," Valerie told her. "You're making Liam feel stupid." Then she hit her hard enough to leave the bruise. I grabbed my keys and drove straight to urgent care. They documented the bruises, asked if she felt safe. A nurse quietly made a call. By the time we left, the report was filed. That night, my phone rang 5 times. My brother, Chris. I didn't answer. I called a lawyer instead. Dana Marks walked me through everything. Getting Mia's statement recorded, contacting CPS, filing for a restraining order. She warned me it would get ugly. When I finally answered Chris's call, I told him to come over without Valerie. I showed him the urgent care report. His hands shook, reading, "Suspicion of child abuse." "Are you really involving the police?" he asked. "They're already involved," I said. A week after the CPS visit, another parent contacted Dana. Her daughter had come home from Valerie's house with a bruise too. Same story, got too loud playing inside. Valerie lost it. She never reported it. Now she wanted to help. A pattern was forming. When police interviewed Valerie, she claimed Mia was lying. "I'm telling you, she made it up," she insisted. "Her mother is unstable and jealous of our family." But we had photos, medical records, and 2 witnesses. Then Chris's mother-in-law called. "I recorded her," she said. Valerie admitted everything. We filed for a restraining order, granted immediately. Valerie wasn't allowed near Mia or our house. 2 more parents came forward. "She scared my son," one parent said. "We stopped sending him over." One kept a journal with exact dates. Dana called it gold. The DA took the case, used terms like child cruelty, malicious intent, pattern of behavior. Then Chris showed up at my door looking hollow. He'd overheard Valerie on the phone with her sister. She said, "I should have hit Mia harder if this is the thanks I get." Then she laughed. Chris asked, "Do you think she'd ever hurt Liam?" He'd found Liam's notebook. Rules Liam had written for himself. "Don't make mom mad. Don't show her my tests if they're bad. Don't cry if she gets upset." Chris moved out that day. Sent Liam to stay with his parents. The charges came down. 2 counts of child endangerment, 1 felony, 1 misdemeanor. Valerie was arrested. CPS filed an emergency petition to keep her away from Liam too. At the preliminary hearing, the prosecutor revealed security footage from their hallway. Chris had forgotten about the camera they'd installed years ago. The footage showed everything. Valerie's body language, her arm, Mia against the wall, then the audio. "Don't you ever walk around here bragging again?" Valerie blurted out. "I never meant to hurt anybody," loud enough for everyone to hear. The judge added another charge, intentional harm to a minor. At trial, they showed Liam's notebook page by page. Rule 12, don't cry. Crying makes it worse. A child psychologist testified it wasn't imagination, it was a survival strategy. The DA asked for 10 years. The judge gave her exactly that. 10 years in state prison, no parole until year 6, 5 years probation after, permanent restriction from ever being alone with a minor. Valerie didn't cry, didn't apologize, just blinked slowly as she was led out in cuffs. 2 weeks before Christmas, Chris called, asked if we'd come to his parents' house for dinner. Liam had been asking about Mia. We went. Liam hugged Mia like he hadn't seen her in years. Chris told me finding that notebook was the moment he stopped defending Valerie and started seeing his son clearly. "You saved my son from a life I didn't realize I was forcing him to survive." He looked at Mia, then at me. I believe her. Every word. I just wish I had believed her sooner. Sometimes protecting one child means saving them all.